Namaste and welcome. This is Chantel from She Achieves Studio, and I have not gone live for a while, although I do thoroughly enjoy the rawness, as a warrior usually does. However, I am chilling with my goddess and stepping back a little bit, hence a video that is pre-taped. Over the next little bit, or for today, just for today, anyways, I have posted, I made 2 postings on, I think it was Instagram and Facebook, of a few thoughts that came into my mind. Now, I'm all about the affirmations that are showing up lately on social media, and I love them, especially when they're positive. However, we can really become stuck in a rut of always thinking of the negative. And as much as our intentions may be loving, I find for myself, as this is only my perception, which you may or may not agree with, which is totally cool, I find that we start feeding off of our fears, even though we're trying to be loving about it, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying to shift from just reading or just posting, and then what? What am I supposed to do after I read this affirmation or this mantra? What am I supposed to do with it? I don't really feel that it's enough just to read. How do we actually have the support, the knowledge, the guidance, the skills, the tools, the willingness and understanding to actually embody these affirmations? Hence, the moral of this story. I will really try to remember after today, when I post my affirmations or mantras, whatever you want to call them, little short stories about life and different perspectives, or the ability to change your perspective, giving you some insight on actually how to do it. So it's great to read, but then what? And I feel that once we open those doors, we have a responsibility, we have integrity, we have reverence, and what's the word? Did I say integrity? I think I did. There's another word I'm thinking of. Let me just think here. We have a responsibility, credibility. I don't think credibility is really the word, but it's more of a responsibility to continue to share at least an idea that might just plant a seed inside of you to actually make a change, to shift your perception and perspective. If we continually look for change in our lives without shifting something, it's going to stay the same. Hence, we become stuck. And then we look around, or we wake up one day and wonder, what the heck, I'm doing all this work, but I'm still at the same place. Well, something is missing. There's something that's missing. And I kind of mentioned this in one of the morals of the story that was posted on She Achieves Studio this morning, and it has to do with Manipura. Which is our fire center, our energy, jewel of the navel. It gives its fire element, so it gives us that energy to burn or the energy to stay stuck. So we either have intention without a lot of energy, and then what happens is we just keep thinking, I wish, I hope, I want. Or we keep running around like Panther Wolf, our little black furriness, chasing her tail and not really getting anywhere, never getting the tail, but being totally exhausted from doing the same thing over and over and ending up exactly where she began. Or we can have too much energy. I don't really like saying too much though, because too much is, I don't know, too much to me is a good thing. So we can either have an excess of energy without an intention. And then what happens is we walk around, we go balls to the wall, but we still don't get anywhere because we don't know where that energy is going. So balancing intent and energy in Manipura It kind of helps. And how we can do this, first off, well, number one, you got to be willing. And number two, if you're willing and aware, then we can call in Anahata. And Anahata is our loving and curious self. However, we can't really get to Manipura until we connect with Muladhara and bring in movement and cleansing with Svadhisthana. So it's kind of a ladder effect. However, if you are connected with the elements, connected with Mother Earth, connected with your taproot, and you're able to feel that movement without feeling like you're sacrificing something, then you can move into Manipura. And that is all I have to say about that. So I hope that this maybe planted a seed in your head. Maybe there was an aha moment. I cannot lead you on your path. And I love you, but I love me more, and I don't want to lead you. I don't want to lead you on your path. I want you to lead you. However, I will teach you how to tie up your shoes along the way. And that's all I have to say. I say namaste.